What's going on, my crew? This is Jay, and welcome to another rainy episode. Oh boy. How you doing? We have a flood. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that I've wanted to do for a little while here, but haven't actually been able to do. Just because so many other things going on in this world. So we have a flood, definitely unexpected, even for Kinnear. And I thought it'd be fun to do this little flood. It just happens that all the disasters happen to these guys. I thought it'd be fun to do the flood because it actually allows me to kind of see how things are going around the area. Different, like we got 2 sheep here, which we can use for the blue wool that I wanted to use. Which I want to do red and blue for this group here. All depends on how the battle ends up going, which I haven't planned when the battle is going to be. But I think it'll catch us all by surprise when it does happen. Except for me. I'll premeditate when that's going to be. Get on my level. Alright. I've been playing NBA 2K lately. And holy crap, is that game fun. I am trying not to get obsessed with it. It's one of my bad traits, I suppose you could call it that, is that I get obsessed with games pretty easily. It's gotten to me in the past, and I have vowed that it won't get to me in the future. And I've successfully filmed quite a few episodes, but now is the off-camera work. Oh boy, this actually goes down even further right to there. Let's go to bed and get rid of this rain here. Sleep off the terror. Ooh. Yeah, so we may have had a population drop, something we're gonna have to check out here in a little bit. But been raining and thunderstorming and all that crazy stuff lately. And we need to be careful of creepers lurking around the corner. I'm looking for it. Oh, biscuit. Holy cow. This is where they all are at. Wondering. Get out! Thanks. Okay, so what's going on? What are we about to embark on? Well, we do need to start building the wall. That's going to be done off camera throughout the week. I should have time finally before Saturday when I want to film a little bit more to be able to get some of the wall down. This is going to end up being a little bit bigger than I wanted it to be. Get you. Oh, dude. How? Get out of my town. The wall is going to be a little bit bigger than I actually anticipated, but what I want to do is I actually want to place the wall because, like I said, it's kind of a hurried rush job. They're going to use this right here as part of the wall, which is going to end up potentially being good or potentially being bad, because this is very easy to cut down. And where I'm going to go is I'm going to look at where the trending zombies are going to be, and I'm going to actually knock down the wall after they've been there for a little while. So the road right here, this is going to be where the gate is. Okay. I'm going to fortify just a little bit right here, but this fence right here is going to be sort of broken down pretty easy. This, all they have to do, jump around, get in here. I'm going to leave this gate open so they can do that. If a bunch of the zombies are congregating, say, around here, that's not good. These people are cultured people. They don't know how to build a wall. They don't know what they're doing when it comes to that. So it's very important that we show that. But the wall is going to run along right around here. And it's going to wrap around. And once it gets to the forest, this is a very dense forest, so it's really hard to maneuver around it. The zombies are not going to be, or the bad guys are not going to be able to really traverse this too much. But if they do, they're going to get in. So that's going to end. The wall is going to end right here on this side. And it's going to continue probably somewhere around here. I'm going to come from the trunk and bring it around. And then it's going to stop right here. And the wall is going to start right here and make sure that it protects the Temple of Kinnear. So we're going to have some pretty open spots. We're going to have some spots near the water. Now, they're assuming that, well, people aren't going to want to swim to come attack. Possibly. We'll see where the zombies go. The zombies are going to be coming from over here, or I should say the bad guys are going to be coming out of the forest. So the main defense wall is going to be right here. Now, they don't actually know where these guys are coming from, so they're just assuming. Now, is the battle going to end up coming through here? Probably not. Coming through here? Probably not. But right here, that is a big exposed area. So where I really want to have the wall is protecting the Temple of Kinnear, and I really want the wall to be protecting the king. Those are the two main important parts. So the other thing I want to do in the future, after the battle, one of two outcomes is going to happen. Either the people of Kinnear are going to win, and they're going to rejoice, start building up their walls a little bit better, maybe learn from the bad stuff that's been happening. Or, if they lose, then some stuff is going to happen. I don't want to release that just yet. But, oops, that didn't happen. But, if they do win, one of the things that I want to do is I want to have there be an altar up here. And that altar is going to end up being... Let's get up here. Ooh, careful. I'm hearing some skeletons. That altar is going to end up being an altar to the god of over there. And what they'll do is if they lose this battle, they're going to sacrifice one of the soldiers in there. So I want to build an altar right here. And if these guys lose over here and these guys win, I want to build an altar right here to kind of commemorate the battle. Or rather, I don't even know what that is called. But yeah, there's a flood, which means that after the battle, we'll be able to have some nice gardens going on right there. And we'll finish the wall, of course. But there's not going to be a lot of time to finish that wall. We've already got the wall over here to finish. We've got this wall to finish. We've got a lot of projects going. So I want to get to that. And get on my level, cow. I don't really think there was much of a choice there, though. Poor cow. So yeah, we got a lot of projects to do. I need to gather some materials. I need to get these things accomplished. But I've been really busy these last couple days. And with NBA 2K pulling at me, I just need to buckle down and get some of these projects done. I've also been remodeling in FTB, so that's been also pulling at my time. But these things aren't that difficult to do. It's just, you know, getting the time to pull at it and complete it. I keep having to throw things out of my inventory, and that's not a good idea. But, basically, the floods. Let's talk a little bit about those. When flooding happens in an area, I want it to impact not only the environment, but the people. So if a flood, they see a flood happening, not necessarily with these guys, because they're planes, so it's not really affected their environment too much. You know, in the next couple episodes, this guy right here is going to be back down to relatively normal. There might be a couple new lakes formed up, but for the most part, it's back to normal. But for towns like over that way where there's a river, when that river floods, it's going to have a huge impact on the people. Because they're going to see that river flood and they're going to go, what if that floods more? And it's going to scare them. It's going to be very scary. So, what are the other plans that we need to do in this area? Well, I don't really have any other plans. I'm really hyping up this battle because it's going to be something pretty cool. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. And I hope it actually goes out well. The thing with this battle is there's randomness to it. We don't know who's going to win. I'm not going to be pushing for one to win over the other. We're just going to play it out and see what happens. It could go the way we want it to, or the way you want it to. It could not. So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to pick a team and say, hey, I want this team to win. Or I want the people of Kinnear to win. Or I want these people to win over here. And with that, I'm hoping that you'll kind of develop a rivalry. Because this is the first of many. One day, we might have a battle with these guys. There are other towns that might be out there. What about those battles? You just never know what's going to happen. So, you guys need to be ready. You guys need to understand that there are randomness to this. Random things to this. And we're building this world. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So, all that. A lot of talking in this episode. But I hope you guys are getting hyped up about this because this is going to be a lot of fun. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But until next time, happy mining and crafting.